Nice to be seeing some blue skies here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. 42nd U.S. Senior Open at Saucon Valley Country Club. Some good scoring conditions. It softened up after the moisture yesterday. We'll start with Rob Labritz. Rich Lerner alongside Gary Koch, and Labritz has been impressive.
He certainly has. A stellar part of his play has been his irons, as we see here. Second shot at the par 4/8 would lead to a birdie.
69-69. He's at 4 under par. Most recent winner on the PGA Tour Champions is Thailand's Thongchai Jaidee.
Yeah, beautiful second shot here at the par 4, 14th. Tough hole location, far left-hand side of the green. Makes it look easy. Another birdie for Jaidee.
69 for Jaidee, 3 under for the championship. Good move. Steve Stricker, past U.S. Senior Open winner.
Yeah, second shot here at the par 4, 16th to a much easier hole location. Stricker would take advantage of that with yet another birdie.
What a turnaround for Miguel Angel Jimenez.
Lengthy putt for birdie here at the par 4/8. He's now 7 under par for his round.
Opening in 78. Back to Stricker. To the birdie at 16. Yet another one at the 17th. Stricker, one of the pre-championship favorites, opened in 3 under 68. He's 1 under for this second round. He is now tied with Labritz. Labritz, director of golf at Glen Arbor Golf Club in New York. This is championship debut. He was the medalist final stage of PGA Tour Champions Q School. Good one underway at the U.S. Senior Open.
Steve Stricker coming off 2 birdies there at 16-17. 159 all in. Front right hole location.
That's a beauty. Leaves it below the hole. Just where you'd like to putt from.
Ernie Els, second shot.
Ernie Els has certainly figured something out today. He's played very, very strong. Coming off birdie there at 17. 131 front, 138 hole location. And this is on a good line as well.
Oh, yeah. Yep, beautifully done. Els struggled with the driver yesterday. Missed a number of tee shots to the right. The ball looks like it'll funnel away from the hole slightly into the low area in the middle of the 18th green.
Padraig Harrington beginning his round for at the 10th hole. Good look at birdie.
Yeah, quick putt down the hill, moving right. Yeah. Oh, good way to get started.
Yeah.
Watching this great group of Steve Stricker, Ernie Els, and Scott Perrell. The sun is shining. And how about that too? Oh my goodness.
Oh, early.
That was an early call, but man, that.
And Cookie, it is a Friday afternoon. I just want to be clear. When you say 3 or 4 deep, you're talking about the crowd.
Ernie got a pretty good read off of Scott Perrell's par putt. He has it set outside that right edge.
Did he hit it?
Arcing in and just creased the right edge.
Hit a good putt, just didn't go, but it appears Ernie will back to the 9th.
Langer's got this long one for par. Would finish a +6 and an outside chance to make the cut if things go sideways for this afternoon.
Just creeping, and what a finish.
What a touch.
No problem.
Birdie, birdie, birdie to finish. And for the moment, Steve Stricker is the championship leader. And back to Miguel Angel.
Yeah, this was just a moment ago, Rich, for birdie. This would be his 8th birdie of the round.
Well, amazingly, he shot his highest score ever yesterday in this championship, 79, and he comes back today with his lowest score.
Now we
we
speculated that he was injured yesterday, and I talked to his caddy today, and he said that Jimenez kept grabbing his stomach yesterday, and we saw that, and we speculated there may be some abdominal muscle issue, but he had no problem today. Our Tracer technology, which is brought to you by Lexus, the official vehicle of the USGA. Looks pretty good.
Get up.
Maybe a little left, yeah. Just short in the bunker. We're at 11 now. Gene Sowers on the tee.
Yeah, interesting. Roger Chapman observing very closely, I would say.
Well, we tend to hawk at other players' clubs in their bag.
3 runner-up finishes, but not yet a win out here.
Should spin back. There we go. Beautifully played. Oh, wonderful shot.
Yeah. Shots like that, he may well pick off this victory.
Okay, well done.
Excellent start. Padraig Harrington, page 1 of the leaderboard and only 3 shots back.
Gene Sowers has this putt for birdie. Good start at 10 with a par. And now at 2 here at the par 3. Just sneaks it in that right side. So good start for Gino. Now he's still got power, Gary. The one thing he's doing a little too much, though, is he's wiping across the ball. He's hitting it quite a bit more to the right than we normally see. That's what he's struggling with right now. But how about that shot?
Yeah, 113 ball just above his feet. Just a tad. Not a whole lot, though. Shouldn't affect the shot any. That's just left as well. A little closer, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Controlled the distance beautifully.
And back at 11, Brian Gay now on the tee. Still's exempt on the PGA Tour, and he's been jumping back and forth between the two. Wow, what a shot.
So far, I've been hitting driver a lot because I figure if I get it in the long rough, I'm going to be closer to the green than most of the guys in the field, and I still will have a chance to reach the green, where a lot of guys who are farther back won't.
Back at 11, Mccarron has his putt for birdie. Lee Janzen putted first and missed his birdie putt. And there you go, Scott. Yeah, what's interesting about good friends out here, Rich, we all have friends to lean on. We all need a shoulder to cry on.
Flighted that nicely. That is on a really good line. That's the right club.
Oh, go in. Wow. What a shot.
That's an O.
Over at 13 now, Harrington for birdie. This was a different hole yesterday when I came out in the sloppy weather. Guys were hitting 3 woods here, Gary.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's some long par 4s on this golf course. There's no doubt about it. I think that's one of the reasons why, the back 9 maybe plays a little easier. There are a few shorter par 4s on that 9 than on the front. And make notes for us to be able to use once the event started.
That's Stephen Ames tapping in for birdie here at 11. So good start for Stephen.
All right, Lee Janzen, who like Rocco, went to Florida Southern.
Fairly lengthy third shot here at the par 5. See if he can get it up on that back right shelf. And does. Well done. You unweight it. The weight gets on the right side. It forces you to shift the weight back to the left side. That's what all the power players seem to be doing now. Oh, wow. Look at this. Just firing it right at the... This will be one you play with a much squarer club face, because you're trying to drive the ball out a little lower and actually get it to release.
It's really good. This green has got a ton of slope from the back to the front.
It was interesting, Peter, pre-tournament, he was talking about the greens and the speed of the greens and how he was having a real issue kind of figuring out, the speed and just wasn't totally confident. Had a couple of 3 putts yesterday and a short miss there after playing the hole pretty much perfectly. With the sweat during the summer, you need a glove.
Yeah. Gene Sowers to get it to red figures.
Up and over, back down. Oh, that one went in with some speed.
Where's that one in?
Use almost your whole bag here.
Mm-hmm. A little chop down there. That's pretty well done.
Yep.
Getting better.
Wow,
That's a good shot.
Now Goosen now at 13.
Yeah, trying to avoid back-to-back bogeys. It's be a big up and down.
Yeah, that's huge. Already 12 birdies here at the par 3 today.
And a moment ago at 14, second shot, Jerry Kelly.
Yeah, 137 right from the middle of the fairway. Hole location on that left side. Really good looking line.
Turn up.
Good advice.
Hang on a little harder with your left hand, too.
Okay.
Don't let that club face turn.
Good advice for all of us who spend too much time in the rough.
Monty at 17. Always a high ball hitter, left to right. So
Here's Thomas LeVay, the Frenchman. Just a moment ago. If you remember, he was in that playoff. Go ahead and drip in. He was in that playoff at 2002, the Open Championship at Muirfield. All right.
should turn slightly to the left.
And then work back to the right.
Oh, see, there's a putt right there. You don't think it's going to go that much right, but it does. I love watching Harrington when he gets into it. Gets those googly eyes staring. And you know that he is in the zone when you see that look.
Very similar yardage right at 133. Talking about just left of the hole. Maybe let it feed back to the right. Ball's going a little further now with this wood.
Oh, it might be good though.
I don't think he got it all. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Hit it on the last hole too.
Look at this. Sounded chunky.
That was clunky, yep. It's going to release, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes your bad ones turn out okay.
Just chunk a little bit more.
We've seen this hole location, middle left here. Very accessible. A lot of ways to get the ball close. There we go. There we go. That's something you've figured out in your practice round, Rich.
Mm-hmm.
You take a look there. You go, you know, if the hole's cut down here, I can throw it 10 yards behind it, and the ball will come right back to it to win that. So he's been a good putter when he needs to make putts. And that's good speed. Easy to let that ball run 3 or 4 feet by.
Turn in 2 under. And this moment ago, Lee Jansen.
Coming out of the rough, you can play to this hole location. Now watch this. Now this ball has a chance, Rich, to get all the way back to the hole. That was the steepest part of the green that his ball reached. Now that one I'm not so sure you were, had practice. He's going to try to utilize that same slope that we just saw Jansen's ball come down. He may have carried it a little too far up into it. I don't know. Let's see. Will it? Yeah.
Come on.
It's not done yet. Just needs to get a couple more feet, and it should be good. Yep, here it comes. All right. It should continue to work on down now. It's catching the steepest part of the slope.
It's pretty cool.
Turn that way, too. Turn that way.
Yeah, really well thought out. Fans appreciate that.
Yeah.
Surgeries and injuries and rehab, you've got to be patient. You got to give yourself a break, give yourself time. Wow.
Great save. Yeah, there we go. He's smiling now. 2.5 feet from the hole.
That'd be correct. This is 125 going up the slope, back into the wind a little bit.
Oh, it's got to be good distance.
Well, there you go. He says this one's got to be good
Kicked
distance.
right, too.
Yeah. Dialed in with these short irons.
Well, he's got to carry it about 102, and that's what he's got to do is get it up here on top, because otherwise it'll come back down the fairway. Just got to hit a little bit of a lower shot. It's doable. It might be more doable if it comes off the slope.
Oh, this is going to be good. We have seen this. It's like another replay here, Rich. These guys know what they're doing. Look at this.
This could this go in?
It's going to get real close if it doesn't.
Line.
Yeah.
Come on, maybe.
Yeah.
Certainly seeing some lower scores today. The golf course is more receptive. few more gettable pins.
Well, we mentioned Jimenez, 64. That ties the lowest score ever shot. Okay.
3 in a row for
Very
Jerry
nice.
Keller. I'll tell you what, his fighting spirit, you're seeing it right now, but it served him well his entire career.
If it loses any speed. Nice.
Didn't want to let another good birdie opportunity slip away.
Well, especially after the 2 shots. I mean, the tee shot was huge into a narrow fairway. Front right hole location. He loves to work the ball from left to right. Yep, there you go. Don't count this man out. He knows how to win a U.S. Senior Open.
And friendly with quite a few. They're generous, good-hearted people here. And they have 60 wonderful holes of golf.
Stephen Ames, did he do it?
Oh,
My.
This guy was a wonderful ball striker in his PGA Tour career. Big high draw was his shot.
Oh.
I'll never forget when he won the playoff at Riviera in a cold, windy, wet day, hit a 3-wood to 18.
Wow. How does that ball not go left? Won the senior players back in 2018, but you know what it shows me? It just shows me how important putting is in senior golf, especially at the regular events. They're 3-day events, they're sprints, and you basically need to shoot about 15 under par. Say that this is it when it's sitting down this far and you got a shot that short.
Wow,
Oh
what a
my
shot.
goodness.
We saw Paul Goydos earlier in the round have the same shot, same type of result. He saved his par like Harrington's going to do.
Giving it his full attention.
Yeah, we saw some short ones miss yesterday, John, and we were just talking about how sometimes players, you've done it, I've done it, we've all done it.
Birdie putt, Vijay Singh at the 10th.
There we
Yes,
go.
sir.
Yeah, 151 yards up the hill a little bit. 3. Go at the flag. It's 147 to clear.
And the backstop behind. Let's see if he throws it behind the hole.
A lot of ways to get it close.
Yeah, he just goes right at it. Another really good shot. Another good look at birdie.
Microphone's picking that up. Apologies.
All right, Jelly Carroll, you should have a good idea after watching Goosen's putt. Wow.
Get it 7 feet, slightly right to left, and not have to worry about speed.
Wow. Man is clearly playing the best golf of anyone on the course this afternoon. Impressive stuff.
Drive of just under 320.
Wow.
Can go flag hunting right here with 152. Just a little left of the flag. Nice looking shot.
Tell you what, the way this guy's hitting the ball, Rich, I wouldn't be surprised if he has the lead by the time this day ends. I mean, he is just right on.
With that whole location, it was terrifying. Now over at 7, this is Tracy Phillips hanging in there really well. Young man played his college golf at Oklahoma State. In fact, when he joined Oklahoma State.
And Davis Love to play his 3rd at the par 5 12th. Davis way down there in 2, so a much shorter 3rd shot than we've seen from a lot of other players, and taking advantage. Brilliant 3rd shot.
Not much behind it, only 4 steps behind it. You've got to be aware of that.
There's the lean.
It's got to get up.
Yeah, good shot.
Yep. Just a little right of the hole. Well played.
Good shot.
Shouldn't be any problem here. Left center. Keep the speed up. Okay. 2 big shots to get a short wedge in his hand. Takes advantage.
6 birdies through 12 holes on the second round for Davis Love III. And it works.
You never know.
Matt Gogol reached 17, right on the cut line at +5, 1 over today for his round. That's a good shot right there.
Got to pick it up extremely quickly, right, to miss the back lip.
Definitely. Oh my God. That is incredible. As good as anybody could do from it. Just made the opposite putt on the last hole. Went gently to the right. This is the same putt, just going to the left. And hit it.
Stays tied with Steve.
That's down after that. Just cut.
Come on.
Right at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
How many of those have we seen Jerry hit today? That's, I think, the 3rd.
51 front, 163 hole. If he gets it anywhere near the front, he's done really well. But he is going to take a go. And it came out of there screaming. That is just pure strength.
Wow.
And speed right there.
That is an incredible
wonderful
shot.
That was DeChambeau-like right there.
Yep. Over at the 9th. Solid playing for Tracy Phillips. 69 today after that 72 yesterday. Gets in at 1 under in the red. That is impressive heading to the weekend at the U.S. Senior Open.
3rd shot now, the par 5-6, Gene Sowers.
Just a little pitch shot.
50 years old now. He's going to turn 51 in August later this year. 3 major championship wins on his resume. Goydos now, everything going the wrong way. This was just a moment ago at 15. 2nd shot up the hill. There we go. Turn this thing around, Paul.
But yes, I would agree with you. This afternoon, he's clearly played the best golf.
This was just a moment ago. Doug Barron on the tee, bogey free today.
Yeah, he's one of 3 players in the field, Peter. How about that?
He's got a great look at another birdie.
For as upright as the swing is, you would think it would be steep coming into the ball, but he's always been pretty much a sweeper. All right. This is a golden opportunity here for Goydos to get a shot back. We've seen balls get close. Here you go. There you go. This might actually get 2 shots back, Rich.
The way he's been striking it, you think that he is pin seeking right here. Maybe a little left of the hole location, but taking dead aim. It's right at it.
Yep, there you go.
I heard him say get past it.
Yeah, he did. Got past it, spun it back. And he'll have about 4 or 5 feet.
David Toms at 15. You see him +2 hanging in there. Former Senior Open champion. All right, controlled the spin nicely.
See if he has it here for the lead.
Just want something in the middle of the green would be just fine. Another good strike. Why not just take it right at it?
Oh yeah, it's one of the best we've seen today. We don't see many balls past this whole location here at 9.
Wow, dude. That's really good.
He has struggled with speed today, Jerry Kelly.
And this is just a moment ago, Rich, over at 7. Gene Sowers putting out of that light fringe for a birdie down the hill moving to the right, and how about it?
Oh! It's a crazy game, isn't it, Peter? You miss all the... For the round. Okay.
Very much in the championship going to the weekend.
Can get this one in. Get back to +4. Give him a chance this weekend to defend his title. Did he hit it?
We'll give him 50 feet down that little slope and now back up the hill.
I like that claw grip that he's got. Looks like he keeps the putter on line a little bit better. So just to tap in for by about a stroke and a half today.
Oof, hit a good putt.
So as John said, a little bit of speed there.
You know, there's a nice slow transition from backswing to forward swing. A lot of guys get, especially as we get. Gene Sowers positioned perfectly, center of the fairway here at 8. I would look for this to be in there relatively close, as good as Gene is with the irons. Yep, getting better and better.
Now Vijay Singh in close. Birdie. 16.
It's incredible. Jerry Kelly at 7 now.
202.
Oh, I did it again, eh? Holy shit. Get up. Oh, yeah. Woo.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
You got to like it. I did it again. He meant he hit the middle of the club face.
Yeah. And he put it almost within tap-in range.
Yeah.
On the tee at 17 now, David Toms. Former U.S. Senior Open champ, as we mentioned, back in 2018.
All right. Time to knock one close. You know how it's done. Throw it back behind the hole. Let the slope bring it back. Or you can just hit it right there.
Birdie putt now, Jim Furyk at the 16th.
Yeah, well done. That was a short putt, but a tricky one.
David Toms, this is a big swinger to his left. It's going to be low. Nobody has read that correctly. It turns dramatically left, and it is quick.
Straight.
And a moment ago at the 9th.
Roger Chapman, the 2012 U.S. Senior Open champion. Short and right into this greenside bunker. Long explosion up the hill. We use something less than sand wedge. And back at 17, Jim Furyk, 10 for 16 greens in regulation, which is off his average. That was a good shot there.
Did you ever think you would be able to come over here and play on the PGA Tour Champions and win 2 senior majors? He probably would have said no. Didn't have that great a career when he played on the what is now the DP World Tour over in Europe.
Sowers for his par. What a great up and down for Gene.
Get up a little left.
Might go in.
Yeah. So just a little.
Okay.
Furyk can make another one. We can't see the hole. But it's going to go dramatically to the right. Oh, he never hit it. Again, Gary, this has been weird. This has been a hole that the players have really misjudged the speed all day long.
I think it could play into his hands.
Tom's at 18.
A bit of an uphill lie there. Lost his balance a little bit, but it certainly didn't have any effect on the shot. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he has. So he needed that. Just give him a little pep in his step after the 2 bogeys, and he's back to even par.
Don't take so much time.
All right, over at 9. This was a moment ago a big putt for Scott Mccarron. He is +6, and this is to make the cut and play on the weekend. And how about it? So I'm actually headed to dinner.
Kind of loops it around, drops it to the inside, comes in very shallow.
I'll tell you what, Gary, at a young age, he determined not to go by the book. In his story, the kid from Pennsylvania farm country listens to the father, the club professional.
Joe Garcia, and you know how creative and how much he drops the club in the downswing. Jim Hardy was talking about so many people had wanted to change Sergio's swing. You just can't do that.
You don't take your time. You don't go through your entire routine.
Yeah, this is for the cut.
Wow.